Monday, this is your weekly real estate and mortgage rate update. Turns out I got to reshoot this one. The other one was picked up the wrong mic or something. Anyway, technical difficulties, but I want to jump right into this shortened week due to the 4th of July holiday. So let's get to the numbers. The national average 30-year fixed rate mortgage, 6.67. Mortgage rates are softening a bit, and I'll show you a trend here that I think is certainly welcome. We're hoping that we can continue this trend. This is the national average as of today. And when we take a look at mortgage-backed securities, this is the bond. Again, I'll reiterate this for folks that are new maybe to these updates, but mortgage-backed securities are the bond that drives rates. Really, the key thing to point out here is that rates don't go up or down unless this does. Each of these bars represents a day of trading. Green and up is good for rates. Red and down is bad for rates. So you can see we're moving in this nice trend. Friday, we had PCE report, which is the personal consumption expenditure. It's kind of the Fed's favored inflation report. Came in a little bit hotter than expected on the core. And but what I like to see here is that it's kind of shrugging that off a bit. So powerful forces, kind of economic market sense that is bucking that slight downturn, and we're moving in the right direction. Hopefully we can continue to see this. This is an employment week. And I'm not sure when we're getting the release on that because of the 4th of July holiday landing on Friday, which is typically when the Bureau of Labor and Statistics releases that report. So we'll have to hold tight to see how that comes out. Every single month this year, and many throughout the past handful of years, came in inaccurate with significant revisions. Unfortunately, the market reacts to the initial release of that information, and then it doesn't really self-correct when the revisions come in. So we'll have to hold tight to see if we're going to continue this momentum. Now, one thing is certain is that this softening in rates certainly is very welcome for home buyers. It's still affordability is kind of the main concern among home buyers right now. However, from a real estate standpoint, we're starting to trend in the direction of kind of buyer favor. In other words, we're starting to see a lot of concessions, rate buy downs, both temporary and permanent. And so I think it's important to get in the game. And here's the reason why. When we take a look at forecasted appreciation, so first and foremost, look at this. Median home price for Clackamas County, $626,600. That's incredible. And we're continuing to see upward price pressure. This cumulative gain over the next 5 years is forecasted to be almost 29%. So getting in the game is key, and really focusing on financing strategies to help from an affordability standpoint, because we can always refinance the cost of funds. We cannot refinance the price of homes. And so this is just insane. I did my post on Facebook and asked the question of what was your first home that you bought? How much was it? Mine was $150,000. And I really wish first-time home buyers had those opportunities. But take a look. If you get in the game, you're going to make money. Even in lower price points for first-time home buyers, this is really going to set people up to create wealth in real estate. And for buyers that are looking for a move-up home, down the road, 5-6 years, this is going to put them in a great position, because that $626,000 home is going to be worth $805,000 in 5 years. So stay tuned for the next market update. We'll see how the jobs report impacts rates. And we'll continue to keep an eye on home prices, because those haven't come down despite some of these, this rate pressure that we've seen over the last 3 years. All right. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.